It's more confusing than Inception, harder than an erection. It's cooler than Andre 3000. Oh, let's get ready for Sweet Connection.
Hello and welcome to Sweet Connection. I'm here as Kat. With me today is Jason Lewis.
Hey.
How are you doing, Jason?
All right. You say with me today. I'm here all the time. When are you going to get someone else?
Well, we've had other co-hosts. Don't think that your position is stable, Jason. I can cut you anytime I want.
It's pretty stable.
Yeah,
Probably the most
stable
job I've ever had in my life, and I don't get paid for it. Nah, joking.
You have been the host on this show longer than you've had some of your jobs.
Yeah. I think this is
2018.
Yeah. I've had 3 different jobs
Since you started this show.
but also not like I lose jobs. I get headhunted by other places for more money. So
Because you're so great.
Exactly that. God is great. I am better.
So, what have you been up to in the previous few weeks? I haven't seen you since we last did a show, wasn't it? Because that's when we went to the Mariners and had one of our little drinky sessions.
Oh, yeah, I was thinking we were going to do that today, but
well, we sort of are having a bit of a drinky session, but it's not going out. We're having a takeaway.
We have grown-up evenings together, don't we? It's quite weird.
You know what sucks about this one is that Laura's going to be here. Oh. She's third-wheeling. My wife is third-wheeling our little man day.
How dare she? Why can't you send her off to work?
Yeah. Why don't you just go in the garden, Laura? Okay.
Thanks, Laura. Thanks for letting me come round.
And thanks for soon to be ordering pizza, which we're all probably going to very much enjoy.
Yeah. Can you order it now, please?
What pizza are you?
I don't know. She told me something. We're getting a veggie one and a meaty one.
And a barbecue one. Are you both happy with that?
Honestly, absolutely fine.
Yeah. Because the place where we're getting it from, they do 2 for 1.
Yeah,
so we would normally get like 3 pizzas, but it's just like, well, no, because if we order 3, then we'll get 4.
I'm pretty certain. Do you remember you had rugby one day and then come round mine for once, and we had beers and ordered the pizza?
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Like when I was like at my saddest.
Yeah.
Story for a different day.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're getting the same pizza we got then. I'm pretty certain we got a veggie one and a meaty one then, and a few beers.
Oh.
So anyway,
that's cool. Yeah.
What have I been up to?
Come on, it isn't that hard a question, Jason.
I've been swimming a couple of times.
Really?
With Arthur. I can't swim.
Oh,
he
really?
can swim.
As in you can't swim, as in you physically can't swim, or you can't swim, you're not very good.
I'm not
so
very
you
good.
can
I don't
swim.
understand how people float. Maybe I'm a bit.
You just have to
chunky
relax.
for that.
Well, no, because actually being chunkier helps.
Mate, I haven't relaxed since I was in the womb. Stressed and depressed is sort of the life motto for the last 20. I was in the shop. Cool for coming here, getting these beers in, and obviously you get ID'd at the shop. Well, you don't get ID'd, but when you go on a self-service, they have to do press over 25. The woman come and done it for me. She looked at me, looked at the screen, and instantly pressed over 25, but almost pressed no, deny, or whatever it's called. And I said, "Oh, you almost pressed no there," like giggled. She went, "Ha, no, we'll say you were almost 25." And I sat there thinking, does she think I'm in my 30s? Like, does she think I'm way older than I look? And she's joking, saying I could tend to be 25, when actually I'm only 2 years older than 25.
So every time that I go to the shop and buy beer and go to the self-service, they literally, like, barely even look at me.
Yeah.
They say, that's the man. That man buying an 18-pack of Carling with the beard. Like,
clearly has problems.
Yeah. No one buys an 18-pack of Carling if they're 17. They go for something else.
Something better.
Something better.
So I didn't get ID'd.
I haven't been ID'd literally for about 10 years.
I distinctly remember I was once ID'd for a Red Bull, and I was like on my way to work. No, I couldn't. Anyway. I've been swimming. The boy loves swimming.
Yeah. Is he a natural athlete, like his father?
Yeah.
Whoever his father is.
Yeah.
It's not you.
One day I'll meet him. No, he's a good boy. Been drinking, I've been working, I've been eating.
Sleeping,
not very well. But, the normal stuff. What have you been up to?
Good. I've been fairly busy, been training, working from home, still haven't got my car fixed.
I noticed that, walking up the
I should be getting it this week.
Because
it's been like 6 weeks.
It's mental.
But yes, I've been working from home, and then also my colleague has been giving me a lift because work insisted that I go in, even though I can work from home. Don't know why. Let's not get into it. But yeah, I've been doing that. What else have I been up to? Oh, I did a karaoke night.
Oh.
At our local club, the Bandbox.
And I weren't invited?
Well, Jason, I was a last-minute invite because it was friend of the show, Kyle, and his workmates.
Ooh.
And it was very short notice.
What did you sing? I reckon you sang Robbie
I didn't
Williams'
sing anything.
Angels.
I didn't sing anything.
Oh. Who did sing Robbie Williams' Angels?
Genuinely, someone did sing.
Of course they did, yeah.
Because there were 6 of us, because it was me, Kyle, and Kyle's colleagues and some of their clients who they'd taken out for dinner. So they thought that they'd treat them to a Bandbox karaoke night. So there were 6 of us in total. We walked in and we literally doubled the attendance in the room. It was dead. There was more staff than there were people. But there was at least 2 people, a man and a woman, who they just kept on going up, and they were actually really good.
Were they singing together?
No. Separate people, but they were really good.
Yeah.
And we kept on, going crazy for them. And then, just to show up everyone, one of the clients of Kyle's work, this lady, she used to, sing, not professionally, but, she's a really good singer.
So she's up herself?
No, but she went on there and just literally just slayed it. And I felt sorry for the person.
To free quality singers.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good.
They go to a festival.
Yeah. Certainly cheaper.
The conditions of the
toilets
are
broadly the same,
and the ground is about the same. You're walking through the same shit-stained mud.
Yeah, and then actually, something weird happened. Speaking of me playing rugby, I was just sort of leaning at the bar as I do, and one of the bouncers came up to me and said, "Oi, do you play rugby?" And I was like, "Well, I used to."
Fuck off, mate. I'm trying to have a good time.
I was like, "Well, I used to up until about a year and a half ago." And he said, "There's someone who looks exactly like you who plays rugby, but he's got a wang eye. So there's a doppelganger with exactly like me with a lazy eye, walking around somewhere in the world, and I need to find him."
Is it just you, with?
Just had a head injury.
Yeah. It's that bad you forget it's you.
I've got someone's boot still stuck in my head.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll have a vodka Coke, please. So yeah, that was a bit strange, but yeah, that was good. What else have I been up to?
So,
you've been sending me Scotch egg recipes.
Yeah, that was a good chat we had about that.
That's a reference.
That's niche.
A few episodes ago, talking about Scotch eggs, and you still find that this is the second or third time you've sent me a Scotch egg recipe.
Yeah,
and
I'm trying to hint, mate.
What?
Make me a Scotch egg.
Shall we try and make a Scotch egg
at
some point?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you do it again?
You buy a chicken.
You buy a Scotch egg from the shop. Done.
You buy a chicken. You wait till that chicken lays eggs. Then you sell those eggs to have money to buy a Scotch egg from the shop.
Okay, so maybe rather than us go out to the pub to eat or something, as it's the summer, we'll do a little drinky night where we'll try and make our own 3-course meal. So Scotch eggs for starters. We'll make that. We'll do something for the main and get a dessert in or something. Or do an eating mess or something. Although the only thing, do I trust us if we're a bit tipsy and drunk with boiling oil? Is one of us going to get permanently scarred?
Is Laura going to be here?
Shall we ensure Laura is here to supervise us?
Yeah.
And or do it while we just sit and drink beer?
I think we should try and make a Scotch egg in the pizza oven.
What?
I don't know how, but I reckon that'll work.
We're going to burn half a ton of wood for 2 little scorched Scotch eggs.
Yeah, I don't see the problem with that. It's not my wood.
No, it's not your wood, indeed. I think the thing you were about to say is that you're excited about my new hobby.
Yeah, well...
Do you have a few guesses?
Bird watching.
No. I've got it right here. Right there.
OnlyFans.
No. I'm going to just reach over and get my little bag.
I'm scared. Are you a nail beauty technician?
No.
Porn?
No. Any other
You've got a bag on your windowsill. So are you actually bird watching?
Jason.
Is it binoculars?
No, it's not binoculars, Jason. It's actually...
I'm really scared.
I
just got a glimpse!
Jason, before we recorded, I said, can you please make sure you don't shout into the microphone? I now play the bongo.
Hey!
And you know what, Jason? All right. The moment I started playing, I was just like, I've had a lot of fun.
One with the drums.
I've had a lot
what
of
happened
fun.
to so are you on the bongos and is Laura on the flute?
On the little tin whistle.
Tin whistle.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
let me try the tin whistle.
Oh, please don't blow it that hard.
Right, now you do the bongos, and we'll try it together.
Well, I've got several rhythms that I know.
Okay, of course you do.
So do you want?
Do you know "Two Become One" by the Spice Girls?
Oh, that one, yeah. That's actually number 4.
Become one.
So obviously, it's obviously I'm just starting, so it's. No, but there's more.
We just jammed together accidentally.
There's more I can do.
Can I have a go?
No, I'm going to play you a little repertoire of the little things that I've learned.
Can I have a go? No! That was me. Doing a little hand jiggle.
Yep.
I have never had so little respect for you. You sicken me. Confusing than Inception, harder than
You throw me off. Throw me off. Actually, I think maybe if I did it slower, so it's.
It's more confusing than Inception.
I can't do it when you're singing.
Take your headphones out. Harder than an erection.
I can't do it. I can't.
Something that doesn't rhyme. You're listening to Sweet Connection.
So do you want to have a little go on the boat? Please be gentle with them. They're my second pair of bongos.
What do you mean second pair? I haven't seen you in 6 weeks and you've got to go through 2 pairs of bongos.
Well, yeah, because the first... You have to hit it at the end so it makes a nice pingy sound.
I don't want to make a pingy sound.
Fair enough. And you carry on.
Have you ever watched Big Bang Theory?
No, because
there's a whole episode based on.
No, because I've not had a recent head injury and find just saying bazinga funny.
No, I'm not a huge fan. But there's an episode about him playing the bongos, and it's something like Sheldon's playing his bongos in the morning. I don't want to get down for copyright, obviously.
It's pretty good, actually.
When to become one. Anyway, so here's Wonderwall. I said, baby,
I'm over. Loving angels instead, and they feel it. Oh, offered me protection, lot of love and affection. Whether I'm right or wrong,
and down a waterfall, wherever it may take me.
I think Jason is already better on the bongos.
I know that life won't break me. When I come to come.
So
the
you know
reason
what?
is because I actually spent the first 6 years of my life in an African tribe.
You know what? Playing the bongos, first of all, I love it. Because it's like, I was thinking, you know what? I need to play a musical instrument.
How mad are you that I'm actually quite good at it? I have no rhythm, but I can know how to beat a drum.
Well, you're not that good, let's be honest. I'm better. But,
all right. Sounds like we're going to have a bong-off.
Whatever that is.
A bongo-off? Bong-off. Bong-off sounds better.
Yeah, you know, I thought to myself, what is like the
what
least?
Is love?
What is the least musical instrument? And I was like, oh, bongos,
whistle?
tin whistle, Please stop that, Jason.
Hold on, wait.
What, was that meant to be something? Or?
That was full time.
Okay.
Ignore the first bit. The last bit was full time.
Fair enough. Well, I'm sure it was in your head.
So,
yeah,
who knew that this podcast become a musical one?
Yeah.
We had a nice little jam there.
All we need is you to learn an instrument.
Or to sing, or to have any rhythm,
Yeah.
or to have any personality. And we could be a little duet. We could become the next...
BTS. Whoever they are.
Simon and Garfunkel.
We could be the next...
Sonny and Cher.
Davros Flatley.
Oh, that's father and son.
Are they?
We
look
and
like we could
they
be
don't
brothers.
sing or play any instruments. They just dance with their bellies out.
No, but they are fat, and we could do that.
Yeah, we could. And I am a little bit Greek as well.
Bullshit, are you Greek? You know what? For a second, I almost believed that.
I went to Zante for a week.
I've got a Zante 2013 tattoo on my leg.
I almost did. I got a new tattoo, actually. Sorry, that's something that I've been up to. Yeah. Let's go back half an hour. This is something I've got a new tattoo.
Okay. I've got some questions about this tattoo.
Fire away.
Is it finished?
Yes, I'm not getting it coloured in.
Not getting it coloured in.
It's,
okay.
you know, obviously what it is.
So basically, it's Jason throwing his son in the air.
Fun story. My previous employer paid for this photo shoot, and I've milked that photo for 2 years since it was done. And then I paid for someone to do a stencil outline drawing. This is quite trendy at the minute. I'm not going to get it coloured in or anything, or shaded. I quite like the fact that it's stencil outline. However, when I was halfway through the tattoo, I was sitting there thinking, I've just got a tattoo of myself. And that's a bit vain. You know, I would say 66% of this tattoo.
Oh yeah, you're the majority of the tattoo.
And it's now on my skin.
Yeah.
So if ever, if I ever go missing, you know what you can say to the police? Oh yeah, he's that man who's got a tattoo of himself.
He's the only man in the world who's got a tattoo of himself.
Oh, surely not. No,
I think Steve-O from Jackass has a tattoo of himself on himself.
Nice. Actually, I know of a footballer who's got a tattoo of himself on his back.
Is he?
Yeah, Leroy Sané.
No idea.
Anyway, so I got a tattoo.
Yeah, because I wasn't sure when I looked at it whether it was finished, because I wasn't sure whether it was going to be coloured in or not.
No, it's the simplicity of it.
But do you not think it looks a little bit like it should be coloured in?
That's the whole point of it. It's a stencil art. Chat amongst yourselves for a minute.
They're the listeners. They can't join in.
So I paid a little bit extra to get. So obviously, that's the picture.
Yeah, I know the picture.
For an audio tape, this is great, isn't it? And then I paid for it to be turned into this.
Yes.
So that's gone there, obviously. The big part of me was thinking about getting it shaded in, but I just like the simplicity of it being a stencil outline. Plus, also, if I get bored and I've got a couple of felt tip pens, I can colour it in myself.
That's literally what I was thinking. You could colour your beard in.
Why do I need to colour my... Oh, on here.
On the fucking... Not in real fucking hell.
I guess that's one thing they could have done. Is actually anyway. What I also like about it is because this was taken. The picture was about 3 years ago, and when my beard game wasn't as good as it is now. But they give me a really good beard on the drawing, so I'll take that. I'll take that. Music and beards. That's what this show's all about now.
Now that's a good name for a podcast.
Music and beards, episode 2.
Oh God, we've become what we
Guitars
most hated.
and goatees.
Think about when we started in 2018. We thought would be different than the other podcast. Every other podcast is two men in beards playing instruments.
Yeah,
we've become what we have most hated.
Do you know what?
And you know what? I love it.
We should rebrand to Guitars and Goatees. That's a really good. Oh, that's
Bongos and Beards.
That's the name of our band. Bongos and Beards.
Bongos and Beards.
Bongos and Beards. And I think we should rebrand the show as that as well.
Bongos. Okay. Yeah. Or just have a second musical podcast.
Beer, Bongo and Beards. The Three Bs. The Three Bs!
Yes.
We need another band member though to be the Three Bs. And I need to change my name to Brandon. So we need to hire... Right. If anyone's listening, because I don't think anyone does
Or just the Two Bs?
The Two Bs. Bongos and Beards. I'm Beards. You can be Bongos.
No. Or just be called the Two Bs.
The Two Bs.
Or just... No, you know what? Just Bongos and Beards.
How about we do The Simpsons and call ourselves the B Sharps? I don't know anything about music.
Or the Beard Sharps.
Nice. The bongo beard sharps. No, I've lost it now.
Now we've lost it.
I quit.
All right.
I quit the band.
All right, moving on from music. You texted me very excited saying you had a good graffiti story. Go on then.
Do you know what I'm on about?
No. The floor is yours.
In our hometown, we are one of these towns that used to have a Royal British Legion pub.
Yeah.
I'm sure people are aware of what they are.
It's a pub, except you have to be a member, and it was quite an old-fashioned thing.
He's moaning about it, but you're a member of a pub.
Yeah.
A members-only pub. So I don't know what you're moaning about. Anyway, it was all about, the Legion and all that sort of stuff, and the war and British and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, our one has closed down and has been derelict for 3 years now.
Yeah, ages.
And I've got two stories about Legion. One about the graffiti and another one. The other one is it's been for sale, obviously, for a little while, and there was rumours that it was going to be demolished about a month ago. So they had a farewell drink one Saturday, and I drove past, and there was about 6 people there. The building is still there since, so it wasn't demolished. So those people just had a drink on the street for no reason. Funny. But my story is it's on the main road. And since it's been derelict, there's been a bit of a graffiti added to it. And my favourite one of all time is someone has put on there, it's been up there for ages, die Putin die or something like that. But it gets better. And then a couple of weeks later, someone added that to graffiti and put Putin's mum is a knobhead. But then it gets even better. The same person, because obviously the handwriting is the same, crossed out knobhead and put cum cave. So what's amazing is they saw die Putin die. I thought, I've got to add to this, and wrote Putin's mum's a knobhead, and then took a step back and went, I can do better. Crossed out his work and then replaced it with cum cave.
Not a lot of people cross out their own graffiti.
No, but I love the way it was like, I could do better than that. Cum cave. And so on one of our hometown's main roads is Putin's mum is a cum cave. So I reckon he saw that, and I reckon he's going to see that and go, you know what, I changed my mind about Ukraine and back out.
Either that or he just adds our hometown to his list of targets for his nuclear war.
Well, there's that as well. We have got a big port.
Yeah. I'd like to think because I'm a little bit further out, maybe I'd survive the initial fireball but then be destroyed by the sound wave.
I mean, if you're on about nukes, no. If someone nuked London, we would about be okay.
No, that's not true. It depends how big the
big
nukes
one.
are.
The same one that landed on Hiroshima.
No, because that's quite a small one. Yeah.
Am I saying that right?
Yes.
But if that landed
Hiroshima.
in London, right, that would only
we'd be fine. We'd be absolutely fine.
Listen,
if that landed on on the big town like 20 miles away, we would be damaged, but we would survive.
Listen,
I'm telling you.
I believe everything I read on the internet.
Okay. He's the world's dumbest man.
Mr. Michael Jackson's still alive and the Queen's a lizard. Thank you very much. Speaking of Queenie, congratulations on your Platinum Jubilee. I love you.
And also, I hate you and can't wait for you to die.
I disagree with that statement a lot. I love you so much. And
I started a big argument at work because most of the office just worship the ground the royal family
Right, well, you should work these next 2 days then, you prick.
You know what? That's what they said, and here is my response to that. I, personally, and you personally, have paid money in your taxes that go to the Queen. This 2 bank holidays that we've got tomorrow and Friday is the first and only benefit I have got. The next benefit will be when the Queen dies and we get a week off work.
Also, don't forget we got a couple of days off for Will and Kate's wedding, but... All right.
I don't give a fuck about that either.
I would double my money to the Queen because I love her so much.
Well, why don't you pay my share then?
Because my offshore bank account would not be very happy with that. Joking.
You've got Jimmy Carr's accountant, haven't you?
I am Jimmy Carr's accountant.
Fuck you hell. Bad news. We've saved no tax and I've lost all your money.
Good news. I'm now famous. Have you been... two things. Have you watched Ricky Gervais' new stand-up show on Netflix? That's causing a bit of drama.
Bad.
I really like it. It's bad for modern people.
But because in that special, he does, I've seen just the clip about the trans people. That just feels like he's punching down, though. Like,
his comedy, I've watched that show, and his comedy, he makes the joke, but he's he's joking about it, if that makes sense, kind of thing.
I don't think he is. I think Jimmy Carr is better than that. I think Ricky Gervais has got.
But Ricky Gervais feels a bit more staged, like he's doing it to get a laugh, and obviously that's what comedians do. I really enjoyed it, but also the backlash he's got. He knew the backlash was coming, so he joked about it, kind of thing. So that's why. Anyway, you should watch it. It's really good. Also, have you been following the Johnny Depp case?
Parts of the Johnny Depp case.
Yeah.
Can you summarise it very quickly? We've
only got
a few minutes left.
I haven't been watching it. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Oh, so you just brought it up on this shit fucking... I can't edit it out now, can I?
No, I know a little bit. Amber Heard says she's done nothing wrong. Johnny Depp says he's done nothing wrong. Amber Heard turns out to have done a lot wrong. Johnny Depp also has done a lot wrong.
They're both bad people, aren't they?
The last court case was Johnny Depp should take all the blame. This court case is basically no, Amber Heard should take all the blame. Johnny Depp's lawyer is quite hot, so I don't really know where we go from there. Wow. Also, Amber Heard's legal team is fucking useless.
I've seen
my favourite bit is where they got the guy from TMZ in, and the Amber Heard's lawyer goes, well, you're only just saying this to get your 15 minutes of fame. And he's like, well, no, I'm not. In all fairness, I've got fame, but also I could say the same for you about being taking Amber Heard on as a client. And then one in the background was like, oh. And then she goes, it was a little bit aggressive, don't you think? And he went, well, I've just repeated your question, so you're being a bit aggressive, don't you think? And everyone's like, oh! But yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the lawyer. She's, they're not good. You know what happened to me literally the other day?
Dead?
Sorry?
Dead?
Me.
Died? Yeah, did you die?
No, I'm currently here.
Okay.
At the time of recording. No, I'm going to tell you, this isn't a fucking guessing game.
Oh, right, okay. My next guess was you fell over and some anal beads went up your bum.
No, not that. Well, that as well, but that's not what I'm talking about. Is that, basically, I was at work last week.
Oh, that's good. Nice. All right, moving on.
And because we're upstairs, all right, but the main office is downstairs, and if we run out of milk or tea bags, and we go downstairs, but in the big kitchen, we get them from there, right? And I was doing the round of teas, as I do, because I'm a nice guy. And we had run out
a longer break,
basically, yeah.
Standard.
And we had ran out of sugar or something, so I went downstairs to get it. Now, this was on a Friday, and I'm guessing it wasn't very busy downstairs, because basically when I walked in, there was a gaggle of middle-aged women.
Just a gaggle?
You know.
I love that.
Just a little group of...
No, a gaggle.
A gaggle of middle-aged women standing around and sitting around and just talking in a circle, right?
A gossip of middle-aged
A gossip of women.
I like that. Yeah.
And do you know that thing where if you walk into a room, there is always a slight pause in all conversations, just until they look at you, oh, it's him, carry on. Now, when I walk into a room, obviously because I'm a big guy, especially if my head's been shaved, especially if I'm wearing my leather jacket and I look like a white supremacist, there is a slightly longer pause.
At least you know it.
Right. And anyway, so I walked in, I'm wearing shorts, I'm basically wearing this, all right, shorts and a t-shirt.
Work?
Yeah, it was Friday, it's casual Friday.
Wow.
Anyway, so I walked in, all right, obviously looking pretty swole as I am. I walked in, there was a slight pause in conversation. I went round the corner and I heard one of the middle-aged women say, yeah, that's what I want. And then...
Yes!
And then I was in the kitchen, I'd heard it, I was laughing to myself, got the sugar out.
Got an erection.
Got the sugar, went to walk out, obviously went poker face, walked back out, and then another of them went, Jesus Christ, as I walked out. And I was just like, that's funny, right? That's pretty funny. But if roles were reversed, and it was men saying that to a woman...
Yeah, that's what I want. That's a bit of the fruitcake that I want, yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, I have always struggled to attract women my own age. Older women fucking love me.
Yeah, same. I get that sort of
You
same
don't
effect.
get that, Jason.
You don't. Women.
Really?
Yeah. But I get it, not from the looks point of view. I get it from the polite boy kind of view. And he's such a gentleman. I wish you would throw me over the bedside and...
Obviously,
pile drive me.
Yeah. I got it from the physicality.
Yeah, but the problem is they do that and then they pull your trousers down and realise that you've got a little maggot.
Dick, yeah. Well, fortunately, they didn't do that in the office. Maybe if I'd stayed, that would have been their next thing.
That'd have been nice, wouldn't it?
Is that... I mean, that's inappropriate, isn't it? I mean, don't get me wrong.
I think you would be able to get them done for sexual harassment.
Flattering? Yeah, sure. Always good to have... Always good to know that you got options,
If
Jason.
a middle-aged woman pulled down your trousers in the staff room of work, I do feel like you have a case for sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Or you become a baby daddy. It's up to you.
Yeah. She could be my sugar mum. Me.
Nice. Even though you probably get paid more than her because of gender inequality.
Yes, and that's the one thing men have got.
And,
Higher pay for the same job.
And testicles.
And testicles, yeah. And the right to vote. And on that note, we're going to say...
But we are advocates for equal pay, as long as you do a good enough job.
As long as you work longer hours than the man, you can get the same pay. And on that note, we're going to say thank you very much.
I'm not a part
listening.
of this. I do not agree.
Stay safe, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Rule Britannia. Enjoy your Jubilee. Love you.
So, Jason, where can you get more Sweet Connection in your life?
Well, Ben, we are on Facebook at Sweet Connection Podcast, and we're also on Twitter at SweetC_podcast. So you can give us a like or a follow.
And you can also find us on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, and Podbean. So if you enjoyed the show, you can give us a rating or a review or recommend to a friend.
And if you wanted to email in a topic or a question or just say hi, it's thesweetconnection@outlook.com.
Massive thanks to CIPP and Carlyle Laurent for all of our jingles. Thank you for listening, and catch you next time.
Sweet connection.